Sorry. Ah, hey, Donna. Hold on. Ooh, sorry. Forgot to plug that in. It's been a while. Hi, Shree. How's it going? All right. Can you all hear me? I hope you can hear the volume. Let me know because I just switched a cord. So I know it's been a long time. So thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Feels good. Thank you for joining. Okay, I think we have like 1 minute left for 3 o'clock, but I just want to make sure, hey, Laurie, I just want to make sure you all can hear me and you know me and all my technical difficulties. I know Laurie and Donna, you're requesting to be in my video. I'm not sure if you're really meaning that or not. I know people do that by accident. But when we get to the point of asking questions, absolutely, if you want to be in the video, absolutely you can. But it is 3 o'clock. So we have Instagram and YouTube, and this was very last, see you but won't open. I don't know what that means. Is the video not playing? I'm not sure what that means. Shri and Donna, can you see? Like I said, I wanted to check on my technology because it's so bad. I hope you can see. I don't know what that meant. If it means that it won't, if you're not hearing me. Okay. Hey, so anyone, if you're on YouTube, just say hello in the chat. Donna, thank you. Okay. Okay. So, and I assume you can hear me, otherwise you wouldn't have known I was asking. All right. So let's get started. I have cards. I'm going to use Sacred Destiny for this week. And we're going to start with the general reading for the week of July 24 through July 30. So the last week, the last full week of July. And then after the general reading, then we can open it up for if anybody wants a question, a card for a question or a request or anything like that, okay? So I'm going to pull cards here. I'm looking for a card for Monday and Tuesday. And remember that these cards, they apply as you come to them. So whatever day, time, that's when it was meant for you to see these cards. Wednesday, Thursday, and then a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Look who's over there on YouTube. Woohoo! Long time, long time. Thank you for joining. Okay, here we go. Monday, Tuesday. Flexibility. Oh, this is a great card to start the week. Flexibility. There is a lot going on astrologically, and I can't even pretend to put it together in a way that would be understandable, but there is a lot shifting. So remaining flexible, regardless of the astrology, just starting the week out being flexible. So sometimes maybe for some of us who may work a Monday through Friday job, we may feel like Sunday night we have to get everything in order, and then we start the week the same way all of the time, right? This is calling it in to say, let's just relax on that a little bit and go with a little bit of the flow as the week begins. So just try not to resist. See where maybe you can take a path that maybe you haven't taken before and just see where it takes you. Wednesday, Thursday, forgiveness. There you go, forgiveness. There's so much you can say about forgiveness, right? So, you know, people say, oh, I'll forgive, but I won't forget. And some people say, what is forgiveness? Why even forgive? Just live your life. I don't know. I think you have to define forgiveness for yourself. But the message here, I think, in terms of the flexibility and forgiveness, is it's releasing attachment. That's what this is about. So, whatever things you normally loop into, this is about releasing the attachment. So, whether it's an attachment to an old story, releasing an attachment to somebody, an offense that somebody had, or maybe something you did that maybe you're just not thrilled about on your own. You're like, ooh, that wasn't my best. Whatever it is, just it's done. It's done. So, release that in whatever manner you do. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have community, which is so beautiful. Coming up is the end of the week in community, um, which is like the message is that the community is it's there for you, it's supporting you, but it's also going to be something new for you. And so that flexibility starting at the beginning of the week is huge so that you can move through the week and just release what's just not doing any good for anybody. And then that community is where everything comes together. Um, and I'm getting poor connection on my Instagram. Don't really know what's happening there, but community, the support, the people showing up, doing things, going outside of perhaps where you usually go, stepping beyond, and just stepping out into it. There's butterflies in here. There's rainbows. So, talking about transformation, talking about something new, talking about potential and opportunity, and all of that. So, yeah, this is a good week. But it starts with really being able to move with the flow at the beginning of the week. That's going to be your key. Roll with everything, do not resist. Okay, that's what I got for general messages. Did I just see Mia Morrison join? Hi, Richard. Thank you for joining. Okay, so those are the general messages for the week. I am opening up. If anyone has a question or a request, I would gladly pull cards. Kathy, great cards for the week. Yes, but I really think it's the flexibility is the key. I just think that this is going to allow everything to fall into place this week. That's the key. Okay, does anyone have a question or request? You can put it in. If you have a specific question, put it in the chat. If you don't have a specific question, but maybe you just have like, oh, I would just like a card, like Donna just asked for a card, then I will pull a card for you. Hey, Mia, good to see you here too. Yeah, thank you for coming back and joining. It's, well, it's been something. Let me get a general card here for Donna. Donna, I think I am going to the Reflect deck, which actually, hey, Rising Vibe, which actually is questions. This deck is all questions, and it's questions that come back to you to ask you to reflect upon something that is showing up for you. So let's get a card, and I think it's this one, a card here for Donna. Oh, lovely. What do I love most about myself? That's a really nice card. What do I love most about myself? And you see, she has a blank expression, which is to say, you fill in the blanks, right? Like it's about you answering that question, not somebody else. It's not getting affirmation from someone else. It's not waiting for someone else to tell you, you know, this is what's great about you, or you this or that. No, you fill in the blanks here. So this is an important card. And ask yourself, I mean, everybody ask yourself this week, what do I love most about myself? And fill in the blank. Your answer. That's the only one that matters. Ah, lovely. Okay. Kathy, good to see you. Yes, you would like a card. Rising Vibes would like a card. I think Mia over here asked for a card. So let me grab a card here for Mia, and then I'll come over here to YouTube. Um, Mia, I am going to self-care. You're welcome, Donna. Let's get a card here for self-care for Mia. And this is a two-sided deck. So let's see what this is. We have a general card for Mia, what she needs to know and do this week. Card for Mia. Okay. It is goals. Goals. Of course, maybe you're watching the World Cup match. Set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. So, me, I think you missed the beginning of the general cards, but it started the week out with flexibility, which is about stepping into the week, being totally open to shifting and moving and not being so locked down on how the week is going to flow. You know, we all have a calendar, we all have appointments, we all have an alarm clock, right? But we can do that differently and not be so routine about it, but actually being more open to how can we shift that. And so when it comes to goals, of setting your goal, write it down and release the outcome. I think that's the flexibility, you know, what it is. What is your goal? You can have a goal, but then be flexible to even change the goal, because sometimes we set a goal, we think that's where we're heading, and then something changes, but then we can't be so rigid. That's where the flexibility comes in again, to say, well, I have to stick to that goal because that's what I put on my journal or that's what I told somebody. We always have the right and the opportunity to change our goals. And so releasing the outcome is part of that. We change the goal, we shift it, and all it means is that the outcome might look a little different than when we first talked about it, and being open to that. That's great. Okay, coming over here for Kathy. So let's get a general card for Kathy and then a general card for Rising Vibes, who's driving. Kathy, I'm going to take a card from you, for you from, I know you like Neo Tarot, but I do have a deck here, Angel Prayers, that I need to take a card from for you. I may pull one from Neo Tarot. Let's see what happens. Oh, good, Mia. I'm glad that resonates with you. Yeah, small steps make a big difference. Yeah, it's not about the outcome. It's just about the journey, right? Okay, Kathy, spiritual support. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. And I think that this card plays nicely with the community that we see at the end of the week. And so I think it's really about working with your support team, whether it's angelic, spiritual, in terms of divine connection, or just the people that resonate with you, right? That really speak to your soul. That's who's coming in, to be a support for you, to help you along your journey, to just, you know, be there for like your soul. That you are supported here. So seek out those people. And I will say, I got something going on here with this Instagram. I will say that the last 2 weeks I was in Boston, unexpectedly, and I stayed with a friend of mine who is a very good friend, a longtime friend, and stayed with her for 2 weeks, like suddenly. And she opened her home, and she, no matter where I was in my being in that day or that moment, she just held space for me the entire time. And so those are the people like that really speak to your heart, and those are the ones, keep an eye out and connect with them. Okay, Rising Vibes, looking for a general card for Rising Vibes. So Rising Vibes, I do have Oracle of the Fairies. Let's take that. Kathy, right on and perfect. Yeah, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. And I know you have a good practice, Kathy, but we're always learning, right? We're always incorporating new things. We're always uh, just evolving and going back to that butterfly of community. Okay, let's get a card here for rising vibes. I don't know if Instagram is stuck. Um, it looks like the feed is stuck, so I don't know. Uh, let's get a card for rising vibes. Let's have a card for rising vibes. What does she need to know and do? Okay. Temptation. Woohoo. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So you can see this little snake in the tree. Here you go, Instagram. Um, I mean, it could be something as benign as a bag of chips, right? And I use that example a lot because that is my weakness. Um, and my greatest strength, my ability to eat an entire bag of potato chips. Um, but rising vibes, I think it's really just asking you to pay attention, to just be mindful of what you're doing, pay attention. Don't feel guilty about stuff, but maybe just change the perspective. So if you find yourself falling into something that is routine but isn't the best for you, just sort of going back to Mia's card of small steps make a big difference, just be mindful of it and then take the small little steps that you need to work your way out of it. So we all can succumb to routine, bad habits, or things that we know really aren't great for us, but they sometimes just make us happy for that fleeting moment. If that's going to be your choice, then live with it. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. That takes the fun away. So if you're going to go down a little path that isn't for your highest good, I did have a donut today. Um, do I feel guilty about it? Absolutely not. Am I going to have another one tomorrow? Probably not. Oh, that's a big lie because I actually bought two. Am I going to have another one Tuesday? Probably not. So, just the point being, be easy with yourself, go where you need to go, and, make the changes you need to make, but be aware of what you are doing. I think that's the big thing, being mindful. Okay. Did anyone else have a request for a card or a question? I know this was super last minute. I'm grateful for everybody who joined. I will not be here next Sunday. I'm going to be traveling for another week. But then I'll be back, I think, for Sundays. So hopefully come August, I will be back on Sundays. So that is my hope. But of course, if you always, anytime you would like a reading for yourself, you can always be in touch with me on email or, Instagram. You can instant message me, private message. And I would be glad to do a reading for you. And yeah, so that's what I have. It's a great week ahead. Stay in flexibility, forgive again, however you use that word, let things go, just let them go and move out into your community. Find your tribe, explore a new tribe, welcome in whatever is energy is coming in to support you, be there and welcome it. It's there for you. Okay, so thanks everybody. I wish you a beautiful last week of July. And once again, I do appreciate all of you joining. I know it's been a long time. So thank you. All right, sending you lots of love. Bye.